Okay, so when we made the...
Are you serious?
when we made that shrine red, it turned the water in this red.
What?
Now, I understand what they were doing because when you're in the Dark Shrine, you literally don't have the sword as real Hanako. So you have to do something to make the water purified here. And Spencer encountered this area when we were playing blind. And when the water's just normal, it's just like, it's said that water is meant to purify something, but you can't do anything with it unless it's red like this. So we're basically giving up our connection with the old god.
Thank you so much.
It's obvious symbolism for giving up your hate. But it is pretty messed up that a notebook basically says that this is supposed to be like the blood of a girl. Well, that's the only way to make it happy.
I'm fine now.
It's a lot of blood from a girl.
Maybe it's blood infused in water, so it's not that crazy. So the sword no longer heals itself when it's sheathed, and I think it might be weaker. Hanako definitely swings it different. You can definitely tell in the other one that it's almost like guided by the god to attack a little bit more broadly.
Huh,
but
that's cool.
This one is more like just the generic steel pipe animation now. And therefore it sucks and it's not worth using.
Back to the sickles and everything.
So on repeat playthroughs, there's some combinations they can do that makes durability pretty much irrelevant. I already told about the one that increases your durability by like double. But there's another one that makes your sheathed weapons heal itself too, just the regular ones. No. Yeah, it's fine. Just die. Didn't mean that. Okay.
Even the town?
Alright, we have to go through the town just a little bit because there's another thing we have to do to trigger the true ending.
I don't know if I would ever be able to ever figure this out.
I didn't.
Some of this stuff is, yeah. Is this that scene?
Yeah, let's watch it again. I think there's a little bit more context. This is definitely an ending where Hanako is the most sane.
Calm down. It's just scared. That's all. It's okay. No need to
Alright,
be
so
afraid.
that's Fox Mask.
You alright? That's a lot of blood. Gotta get you fixed up.
Oh, thanks.
Koto Yuki. I don't know what I was calling him. Koto Yuki.
Terrified kids! Beat that thing to death!
I'm Kotoyuki. What's your name?
I'm Hinako. Shimizu Hinako.
Hinako.
I didn't even remember that.
That was literally it. Oh my god. Oh, what is your loadout? Or are you going to show that another time?
Oh, sure. Omamori. So I have additional damage with high durability. So that's any weapon that doesn't have red durability. So that's like very good. That's the one that we've been using the entire game. Perfect dodges. This is probably the best Omamori in the game. I mean, it makes perfect dodges actually usable. This one greatly decreases the consumption of durability for light attacks. And then this one increases the durability when you defeat an enemy. So even if you're going like full, like 3 knives, and we figured it out when we were playing blind that the knives are the best weapons, but they're really brittle. But when you have those 2 Omamori equipped, it makes it a lot better.
You just switch between the 2.
Yeah, and it breaks like twice as slow.
thought you had that.
It's probably almost dead. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really cool combination of being able to just lessen or increase durability. With the increased durability, it's more damage, and your sheathed weapons. Man, is that sheathed weapon one only from the New Game Plus, or did I just miss it in the?
There's a lot of Omamori. I didn't even unlock all the Omamori that you get from depositing 1,000 faith in the gacha system. Like, I don't know how many there are, but there is such a ridiculous amount.
Okay.
Alright, so what we're looking for is right over here. So this area right here, you cannot get to unless it's New Game Plus Plus. So it has to be your third playthrough to get to this area right here.
Wow.
So we are giving up the fox emblem. This is symbolizing that we're giving up both the connections of the gods. So we're just Hinako now.
You've given me an amazing gift. Thank you so much. I appreciate the sentiment. But I need more time to find out if I'm worthy of accepting this.
This game just has a really weird theme. We'll go into it more when we get to the ending, but it's strange what the theme of this game is. It's not necessarily condemning Fox Mask or Kotayuki or anything. It's mostly just like, I might like you, but I want to decide on my own.
I forget, why is she getting, like, is she forced to get married?
Yes, they go over it in some of the cutscenes in the house in different playthroughs and some text files. But the Hinako's family is getting a huge like family
dowry or whatever?
from, because the Kotayuki family is like the richest family in the town.
Got it.
And they're getting a huge dowry because of it.
So they're like, yeah, you
They're
have to.
essentially selling her off.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that would have been nice.
Okay, I'm going to show two of the most important house scenes right now. So this one's, again, locked 2. You have to be on the true ending.
Whee!
Heh.
Hina, would you come over here?
Like, in a way, I like how you get more as you go through, but then I would want it to either A, like Trev said, be branching story paths, or B, be a really short game. You know what I mean?
And the thing
like,
is,
if it was like a 2-hour game and every time you went through you got more, I'd be like, okay.
and the really frustrating thing about this
But I'm
is
not
that
playing an 8-hour game over and over again.
the frustrating thing about this is that you can see in cutscenes and spoken dialogue that Hinako's more sane and she knows what's going on more. But you still have to go through the scenes of her acting like hysterical, and you still have to do like 99% of the same game. And there's a scene when you're going up the shoe mountain that when you don't take any of your medicine, basically Hinako gives up the medicine box. When you get the key in the little outhouse next to Shu's house, she reads a letter that's different in that ending. And then she gives up the medicine box. It basically says that she doesn't need that crutch anymore. And she understands that Shu is like gone in like a pretty sentimental way. But then when the scene ends, she immediately starts being crazy again, being like, I guess Shu is in the house, I'll just wait there. It just doesn't work at all.
Your father had a friend who was very dear to him from his time.
Better lip sync in the next two.
My God.
Brothers,
Not even close, dude.
but
Is it just going off the Japanese voice?
must have happened. He
I didn't really notice it for the rest of the game. It just seems like they didn't care for this one.
I think they maybe they just missed it for this one because all the other ones.
I'm sure he had his own.
Yeah, this one's not even close.
He really did seem like a nice person. Your father, he was very hurt by that betrayal, and he couldn't keep his anger inside. But even so, he would always apologize after
Well, that's
he
fine.
calmed down. And yet, he was reluctant to come off as a weak father. You should know what pride means to a man.
But still, it's no excuse for the pain he caused.
But he apologized every time.
Hinako,
It's literally fine.
I know you think that a married woman...
It gets even worse because it's basically the idea that
to her husband,
he would apologize
but you know,
to his wife
married
when
women
his kids weren't around. So Hinako didn't even know
are
this.
helpless as you think we are.
Yeah, will you tell Heneko that I'm sorry?
Because her father was just obsessed with being a strict,
He's always
traditional father.
That would be the worst to hear if, like, your dad was, like, bad, but then the wife's like, actually, he's a really good dad, but just not when you're not around. I'd be
Yeah.
even more pissed.
big kind ones. Really? I never knew that.
So the one thing that differentiates this ending from the previous ending you showed is the sword, right? The sword being
I acted
purified. Oh,
Yeah.
and dropping off the metal.
around.
You have to get the sword and then purify the sword and then also give up the fox metal. So you have no attachment to the gods.
All that he hates. And for the teeth that I gave him, I wrung dirty rags.
And if you don't get the sword, you get the ending where the older god takes control. And it's probably the most relevance that Shu has.
3 days
But
after he
I wanted to have like a save file for it, but I was so burnt out.
head to the floor.
Like if this game was like a walking simulator that was just like a couple hours long, I could probably
That's what I'm
stomach it.
saying, yeah.
But like each playthrough, like even when you know what you're doing, takes like 5 hours of gameplay. It's just too much.
But Hinako,
Can't wait for New Game Plus.
that was just how life went with the two of us. I'm sorry for making you worry. I am so sorry. From the bottom of my heart, I truly
I don't quite understand this scene. Like, I don't know, is it supposed to make Hinako feel better?
I don't think so. I think the mother is just remorseful. Because very clearly, she could have done more. The father could have been less bad, and Hinako herself could have been a little bit more easy to work with. I don't know what the word is.
thank you for telling me all of this.
Is the boss still, your dad and mom then?
Yeah, that's why I don't.
Even
like...
after seeing that, it's like the exact same or very similar.
It's going to be even worse when you see the next scene.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, I guess that's the confusing part of having all these different endings. Is like you see that and you're like, cool, and then you still fight them.
Yeah, that's
Like,
why I don't think the New Game Plus structure. They had to differentiate it more. So if they're gonna try something like this, they gotta do it right.
Something's wrong here. What was that about?
Hinako, can we talk?
This scene makes the dad and mom boss fight make no sense anymore.
I wanted to apologize to you.
I really like how they do these scenes where not only do they disappear, but you can't ever see their faces. It's
Yeah.
really cool. This game's atmosphere is awesome, and obviously graphics look, I think, great.
Scared you. I'm sorry.
You're apologizing
It just
for that now?
it sucks that so
Celebrate what
much
you did?
is behind New Game Plus. Like, a lot of people just play a game once. You know what I mean?
Gets you off the hook.
I don't know.
It's not enough.
Any game that wants you to play it 3 times is asking a lot.
I truly do. But please, at least let me apologize. It's okay if you don't forgive me.
You are just apologizing because you want to feel better about yourself. I won't have it. Get out of here. Even now, I'm terrified that we blow up and throw a knife at me again.
I'm sorry. I believe
This music,
a
though.
father should be feared by his children. I was wrong.
There's no taking it back now, is there? Get out. Get out of my life! Listen to him. He's actually apologizing.
And then, like, immediately after this, you fight them.
Yeah.
Whether or not we forgive him is up to us. Even so, I think it's important for us to hear him out. At least he is sorry.
Like, I'm completely fine with Silent Hill taking the multiple endings gimmick of the entire series and making it more of a
Hurt Mom, right?
fully featured playthrough with different contextual meanings and, like, more
He was
defined.
suffering.
But they gotta
I'm
branch it
supposed
out more to
forgive
make
him?
more sense.
I won't. I refuse.
Like, Silent Hill 2 New Game Plus does have, like, more lore of explaining, like, how Silent Hill works.
And you don't.
But they don't, like,
Any
hide
of his
basic
excuses or apologies either.
points of the plot
Like it or not,
behind
he's
a...
family.
Like, imagine if the only ending you can get in Silent Hill 2, the first playthrough, is, like,
You can't
the
let
in-water
him. Just
ending.
let him speak.
It wouldn't make any sense. You'd have no idea what's happening. And then when you beat the game, it's like, oh, now you can get a better ending, but not the best ending. And then the third playthrough, then you can get
Mom
the
can forgive him for what he's done, but I can't. I
the
won't.
leave ending or something. I don't know. It's just...
It's a weird setup.
You know,
I still don't know how to feel.
you and I are bound to Dad by ties of blood. Mom and Dad don't share that bond.
But even that idea of only being able to see the in-water ending the first time still isn't exactly how this game operates, because
Still listen to him.
in the first ending, Hanako is so out of it, and she barely knows what's happening because she's literally just, like,
His own
on
flesh and
drugs.
blood should be
That you
willing to
just
hear
don't
him
understand what's happening. Which makes you want to play New Game Plus, but a lot of people, like Spencer said, are just going to play it once, they're like, that sucked, and then they'll play it and be like, that game was
You're
terrible.
scared of him. I'm scared too.
I mean, I have no...
You can't forget
I would have been
and
fine
he doesn't deserve a clean
finishing the
slate.
game and been like, well,
Please.
like, I don't have the
You need to
patience
listen to
to
him.
play Combat Simulator
Just for his sake.
again.
For yours
Or if
too.
so, it would be a long
Please,
time,
just
like,
listen.
afterwards.
Like, on my third playthrough on the final save file, I have about 20 hours of game time. It's like, man, it's 20 hours, but it's like the same 7-hour game 3 times. It's not actually 20 hours.
The man who never trusted me. Then I was a poor teacher. I might be hopeless, but not all fathers are. Koto Yuki isn't like me. He's an upstanding young man. He can give you a good life. Happy
The other context we need for this is that Hinako and Kotoyuki
old
knew each other beyond just that playground scene, and they would exchange letters all the time for years. And then eventually Kotoyuki moved away. And then that idea of marriage and the dowry came after that. So it's not like Kotoyuki is a complete nobody in Hanako's life.
Your choice.
But you just don't really get that connection unless you read a bunch of stuff.
Forgive me. But I want you to be free of this curse of mine. just want you to be happy.
Okay, this scene's too long.
Yeah.
I'm
It's like I get it.
so sorry.
It could have literally been cut in half.
I'm still scared.
Are they gonna make her disappear? That's what I thought they were gonna do. That's so cool.
But at least I finally understand you.
And then you walk out the door and fight your parents.
Yeah.
So weird.
They really,
I
they
wouldn't
really should have just cut that.
Like the fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's your third time through, so like, what do you have to prove, you know?
Okay, final save file.
And wait, at the end, right near the end, do you still like crush your parents' heads and stuff like that?
The White Priestess Hanako does in the cutscene, but you don't get that. Actually, you still have to go through the town as Wolf Arm Hanako, and then you eventually do that. So that's why the New Game Plus structure just doesn't really work too well. Okay. Yeah, I think I still have basically the same setup. Oh, I have this. Oh yeah, I changed my Omamori setup because you have to do half this fight as Wolf Arm Hanako. So that's why not...
Is this the final one we're seeing then?
Yeah. I'm going to change this for Blessed Hand Mirror. Alright. Oh my god, I have 6 sushi.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's the full heal for everything.
Oh, okay. Oh, so this one you fight the old god, I'm guessing?
You'll see what happens.
Oh, okay.
Actually, the ending that I can't show is the one where you only fight the old god.
Oh, okay. And would this be considered the quote-unquote best or most complete?
This is the best.
It seems like you had to do the most stuff.
Yeah, this is the best ending for sure.
Do you know how to get the UFO? I mean, I'm not expecting you to obviously.
You have to
do it.
find a bunch of Space War stuff. That's the game that Shu and Hanako played all the time. And then you have to find like 3 radios that talk about like a UFO sighting or something. But it's another full playthrough. I don't want to do it.
Right. Oh, absolutely not. For what, like a 5-minute ending cutscene? No thanks.
It's probably funny, but not worth 5 hours of gameplay funny.
That feel window dog ending. It could have been the fox ending. Instead of the dog ending, it could have been the fox ending. Bro.
Hina. Are you Hina?
Heh.
Juko. You and me. Everyone. Someone is toying with all of us.
What do you mean?
One of them wants to marry me off. The other one wants to stop the wedding. This whole time, they've been pitting me against myself. It's been an awful, agonizing ordeal. But I think I get it now. Everyone is always pressuring us, rushing us, forcing us. But these are battles that we both have to fight.
I think the biggest problem in this game is that who is this game made for? This is a plot based on 1960s Japan, which is very traditional. But like, how many young teenage girls are getting married off for dowries in 60 years later? Like, how many people connect with this story? And I know that not every story has to be like a self-insert. Like, I understand that it's relatable. But I feel as if that this is like a story based on something that barely exists in real life.
Well, also, like,
anymore.
What percentage of people that play Silent Hill / horror games are male? Like 80%?
Yeah, 90%.
Right? I mean, I'm not saying that people don't, that women don't, but like, If it was like Kingdom Hearts, I would be like, okay, maybe it's 50-50.
And like Heather in Silent Hill 3 is a way more relatable protagonist
Right.
because she is just so sick of everything. She's just born in like a horrible circumstance where she has the godchild in her womb.
She has more masculine traits though because she's like always showing like anger and like resentment and whatever.
Yeah. And she has like, I mean, not to say that Hinako has a lot of agency in the story. There's just a lot of stuff. There's literally two gods playing her like a puppet. But it's not the fact that she is a girl. I think I would have liked this story a lot better if Hinako was a young adult instead of a high schooler. I think that's why a lot of Silent Hill games have older, or at least younger adult protagonists. Like Heather is pretty young, but she's like 18, you know.
Well, it's because older people have like been through it,
Yeah.
you know.
And
Like Silent Hill 2 couldn't happen if James was 18. That like he wouldn't be married for years to someone who like got cancer and died.
And in Silent Hill 1, his entire motivation is saving his child. I mean, it's his adopted child, but not a lot of teenagers are going to have that sort of attachment.
Right.
Why must we fight to the death just for one of us to survive this nightmare?
Oh, is this like a co-op thing?
Why do we have to bleed? Just so we can
The
see
ultimate
eye to
team up.
Marvel team up.
No! It kind of sucks that no matter what playthrough you play as, the Dark Shrine Hinako always gets messed up no matter what. Do you get it? The two gods are battling each other.
Ooh, the older god has that like Yamato face or
Yeah, it
whatever.
reminds me of like a Shura or something.
Ooh, that's a game that I thought about doing an LP for next. Azura's Wrath. I saw that is a very weird, not very long game.
The thing that sucks is that the ending is literally DLC, and I don't think it can buy it anymore.
Yeah. That is also true.
So this ending is kind of showing that Kotayuki isn't, like, bad, necessarily. But he is an avatar for a bad thing.
Humankind produces an extraordinary girl who is blessed with divine power. Upon her birth, the spell is placed
What does that
on
remind me
her
of?
successor.
Does Raiden from Mortal Kombat look like this? With the blue eyes?
Yeah, I think so. Just not obviously the hair.
A girl and make her his wife.
What are you?
In the past, we relied on our cunning, seducing our brides with clever deceits. But this generation's
Failing to charm his bride to be demonstrates what an inexperienced failure he is.
Kotayuki, no. He just... All he wanted was for us to get married and be happy together. He tried so hard. He was alone. All that time. Don't laugh! Don't you dare
Yeah, I also don't.
laugh at
You
him.
mentioned it, but like,
What he suffered.
it would be different if
You'll
Kotayuki
never
was like
understand.
a really crappy dude IRL,